Hey ghoulies! Uh, Today I am going to be going over the top 5, because that would make this list hard. Top 5 songs from musicals that I recommend you either check out or try to sing yourself. I'm not going based on a certain gender, I'm going based on, like, personal things, so they're probably all going to be songs I am good at singing. And no, they're not all sung by a boy. In fact, the number 1 spot is taken by my all-time favorite musical and what got me into the genre in the first place. You know, but that was before Dear Evan Hansen got me back into the genre. This was when I first realized I want to do that. Not as a living, I'm never probably going to go to Broadway, but that's what this made me say, maybe I should make those. Actually, no, In the Heights made me want to make a musical. When I heard the story of In the Heights. Not the plot, which I saw In the Heights. I actually saw it. But I don't know. And there's a song from In the Heights on here in the number 4 spot. You're probably going to already know what that one is. So with number 5, we have a recent one, actually. And one I can sing, but I cannot do the voice of. And that is The Whole Being Dead Thing. The second song from Beetlejuice the Musical. Beetlejuice the Musical is actually one I really like. I really loved Beetlejuice the Musical. I thought it was really, really cool and really funny, and I love that they didn't just stick to the formula. And I was really kind of skeptical because Beetlejuice is my favorite Tim Burton movie of all time. And the worst line is, and I will be quoting it to the best of my knowledge. I haven't seen it in a couple weeks, and my memory's kind of fuzzy on exact lines. Not really, but still. Anyway, let's try to do this. Wait! Where'd you go? You bunch of losers! Nice fucking model! Oh, ow. Okay, I can't do Michael Keaton's expert voice, but it stars, I forget his name's like Adam or Alex or something, but it was the guy who plays Jack Black's character in the School of Rock musical, and that's also one of my favorites, although none of the songs appear on this list. But if I was to do like a 6th one, then 2 songs from there would appear on this list. If I was to do like a top 10 or whatever. Stick It to the Man and If Only You Would Listen, which I also recommend you put down on your list of songs to listen to. God, that hurt me in the nutsack. Yeah, I should probably stop making genitalia jokes since I'm a minor. But it's my channel, I can do whatever I want unless I get demonetized. Doesn't that only happen if you make money from this? I don't get nearly enough views to make money from this. Considering, like, half the time I only get 2 views. I never watch my YouTube channel, so they're not my views. Anyway, so on to number 4. Number 4 is Breathe from, obviously, In the Heights. Oh wait, no, I'm still talking about The Whole Being Dead Thing. I got off track. So anyway, The Whole Being Dead Thing is the song that introduces Beetlejuice. And I was really skeptical about the musical itself, which I have not seen yet, because what if it sucked? Because, like, one of my most least favorite musicals is based on a movie. I will leave that, like, I'm not going to say it, because I don't want anyone coming after me with their pitchforks. Okay, it's Mean Girls. I do not like Mean Girls that much. I actually do like the songs a lot from Mean Girls. I just always hated the story of Mean Girls. Mean Girls was just Clueless and Heathers combined. Although Cautionary Tale has been stuck in my head for a very long time. Anyway, on to number 4. Breathe, which is the second song from In the Heights, and is the one where one of the female protagonists of the the street in the Heights, or the barrio, has a slight panic attack and nervous jitteriness about confronting her parents after she dropped out of school 2 to 3 months or something like that before she actually came home for the holidays, for summer vacation. So she basically has to try to calm herself down, and then starts questioning whether or not she can actually tell the truth. This song I am also able to sing because I'm really good at singing songs about I'm really good at singing the depressed songs or the weird songs. Cause if I were in a musical musicals, I would be JD from Heathers, Michael, Usnavi, Aaron Burr. Michael's from Be More Chill, for those of you who don't know. Sweeney Todd. Pretty much anyone with a low enough voice from Les Mis, despite never actually... I've never listened to Les Mis, so no Les Mis songs are going to be on the list. Although, when I do listen to Les Mis, which I plan on doing, I will be doing a reaction video for Les Mis. Just not yet. Anyway. So, yeah. So you can tell by now. And despite it being made for a girl and the fact that I can't ever play Mia if, my high school does a production of In the Heights, I'll obviously not be able to play anyone because I'm white. Despite being able to pronounce Spanish words, I can't speak Spanish, but I can pronounce the words from In the Heights pretty well. Except what he says to the Priagua maker, which is the shaved ice guy. Anyway, Mina during the song finally gets calmed down by Usnavi's abuela, and she's finally calmed down enough to go and speak to her father and mother. I'm not going to spoil what their reaction is. If you've seen the show, you know. If you haven't, I recommend you watch it. There are bootlegs, because I know half of my audience probably is poor people, so they don't have enough money to actually go see it. So they'll either have seen a high school version like I have, or they will have seen whatever bootleg they can find. So next song is number 3. This is one I also actually saw before it went to Broadway. I saw the off-Broadway high school version, because that's how it started out. And that was my introduction to listening to the official off-Broadway album, which I listened to ever since I saw the musical. That's my introduction to George Salazar, one of my Broadway heroes. This is based on my favorite book series of all time, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. The Lightning Thief musical is one of the greatest musicals of all time and has one of my favorite songs of all time. So for the number 3 spot is Good Kid, sung by our title hero, Percy Jackson. Now, most of you guys will probably be like, how dare you not put A Tree on the Hill on this list? That's because that's what everyone expected. But the character, the book, the reason I like Percy Jackson and The Lightning Thief connected with me so much is because I actually, for once, felt like this was the first time I ever felt like I related to a character so much. Some people are like, well, what about Harry Potter? Because, it's Harry Potter. Every kid says they relate to Harry Potter. And yes, for those of you who are assuming I know what Harry Potter is, which I do, I read the Harry Potter books, and I read the Harry Potter books all in like 3rd grade, like a marathon. Took me a while to get through the last 2 books and the 4th book. The one it was probably the easiest to read because it was so boring. I just kept like reading it, not really picturing it in my head, was The Order of the Phoenix. My favorite book and my favorite movie are the 3rd one. Anyway, but Percy Jackson was read to me and my class in 5th grade, because I'm pretty sure other schools do this, but our school did the thing where they read to you, and so our 5th grade teacher read the Lightning Thief, and that's that. Anyway, Good Kid is the part where Percy starts to question his ability to be anything, and so he falls into a deep state of depression where he has to basically convince himself that he's not a bad person like everyone says. Even though he goes through, gets in a ton amount of trouble, he is still a good kid. And I really like that song. And for number 2, we have the first classic on this list, or not classic, but one of the first, musical songs I ever heard. If I Could Tell Her. This was before I knew the plot of Dear Evan Hansen, and I'm not even going to spoil it, so we're just going to get to number 1 right now. First, we got 3 honorable mentions. If Only You Could Listen from the School of Rock. Stick It to the Man from the School of Rock. And Michael in the Bathroom from Be More Chill. And at the number 1 spot is from my favorite musical. Weirdly enough, I do not own the original movie or the 90s movie. I own the 2014 movie. You guys probably already know what this is, and this is Tomorrow from Annie. Annie is the classic story of a orphan redhead with a red fro, or a redhead afro, named Annie, who is taken in by Daddy Warbucks and goes to live with him, and soon they form a certain kind of bond where Daddy Warbucks realizes, or Mr. Warbucks, I always called him Daddy Warbucks because that's what he was always called in the musical, or at least the high school one that I saw at Harrison, which I really hope they do again so I could play one of the characters. If I was a girl, I'd play Pepper. And since I'm a guy, I'll probably do Warbucks. But I'm not shaving my head, and I think that guy who played him was actually bald. But, this song really resonated with me because, it was the first positive song I ever listened to. And when I'm feeling really depressed, often after writing a song for the musical I'm working on, Teen Angst, which I will probably link a reading of the script online to. I will not put the actual script online though. Basically, this song, I listen to it whenever I'm feeling sad because it tells me that every day is a new chance to start over. And I really like that message. Anyway, thank you, Ghoulies, for watching this video. And if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, comment, ring that bell for more notifications. Make sure you get all of my videos, because this is my passion. So I'm not leaving anytime soon. And I will see you, Ghoulies, next time. Oh wait, I forgot to turn the camera off.